Hello my fellow Raiders, my name is AsgardChampion03 and welcome back to Dank Souls. Now this is Dank Souls 3 because I beat Dark Souls 1 and that ending pissed me off. I refused to post it because it just straight up pissed me off. That was not a boss fight. That Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder boss fight is no. That's not a boss fight. No matter how many people say that it was a boss fight, that was not a boss fight. I killed him in 8 hits, and that pisses me off. Because it literally took 8 hits. That's the ending boss fight. There should be more than 8 hits that kill him. And I basically just started over. And, now, sadly, in my last video that I was going to post before Dark Souls 1 Remastered came out, is the video that I was going to post was the Abyss Watcher fight. Although, sadly, that footage got deleted. I have no idea how. I honestly have no idea what happened. But basically from this location that I can tell you is that these are the Abyss Watchers, these dead people here. This was the Legion of the Abyss Watchers. This was like their temple or training ground. I don't know. All I know is that this is Farron Keep. Now, one thing interesting about these guys is they were the Abyss. Well, they were the Abyss Watchers, the Abyss Walkers. Basically, they were just the Abyss everything. It's that simple. Everything with the Abyss, these guys would go and kill it. Until eventually, I think I discussed this in one of my videos. Basically what happened is that these were the Lords of Cinder to Farron Keep. Now, what happened to them is the Lords of Cinder are meant to sacrifice themselves to keep the flame of the world going. That's basically their job. I'll discuss this later on while we're going through this second area, or this next area. But what happened is they sacrificed their life, which made them almost... It's kind of hard to explain. It kind of is. And I'm sorry, but it's just kind of hard to explain. Like, okay. This is the best way to explain it. The Lords of Cinder were meant to sacrifice themselves to keep the flame lit. And these were the Lords of Cinder, or at least their captain was. So their captain... Well, due to him being the captain, he was the most powerful of them, best swordsman out of all of them. They took a drink of this thing called the Wolf's Blood, which made them almost completely immune to the Abyss, if I'm not mistaken. It made them immune to the insanity that the Abyss would cause. Like, look at Wolf Knight Artorias. He went into the Abyss and he went completely insane. And now he's just a corrupt asshole. Or now he's not a corrupt asshole, he's a corrupt knight. I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and due to these guys sacrificing themselves to keep the flame of the world lit, which is this flame right there, the one for the bonfires, the one that link the entire world together, they sacrificed themselves to keep that flame going. That caused the wolf blood effect that made them immune to the Abyss go away. And due to the bell tolling, which made all the Lords of Cinder come back to life and go, "Hi, what's going on, guys?" The Abyss Watchers were like, "Oh, you know, we're fine. We can still stare into the Abyss and be perfectly okay." Wrong. That is very much wrong. Because due to them dying, the wolf blood effect was no longer happening. So they looked into the abyss, and they just went completely insane, and then they all killed each other. That's why this is a giant room full of dead abyss watchers. And even the opening cinematic to that fight is... Are you done, Wall? Thank you. The opening cinematic to this fight is you see the captain of the Abyss Watchers killing another Abyss Watcher. Now that's what it means by they went a little insane, is that they just decided to kill each other. Because the main duty of the Abyss Watcher is to kill the things corrupted by the Abyss. That's what they would do. They would set off from Farron Keep to go kill things that are corrupted by the Abyss. Now, if you remember Index Gunder, or Unidex Gunder, whatever his name is, Gunder at the beginning of the fight, or at the beginning of the game, on how in his second stage, he had like that black thing grow out of him. That's what it means by they're corrupted by the Abyss, is when that happens. So, Index Gunder, or actually, as it turns out, his name is Judge Gunder, he was corrupted by the Abyss. Basically, everything's corrupted by the Abyss, so the Abyss decided to say, you know what, guys, fuck you, so now everything's corrupted and everything's bad. Everything's just bad. I completely forget what I'm doing with it. Oh yeah, strength build glass cannon. And I'm wearing this armor set because I am going to need armor later on in the game. I apologize if you can hear my fan. But we are going through the Karthus Catacombs, which is a dead location. Like, everything here is dead. Even this guy. Bye-bye. Now he's extra dead. Let's go this way. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. We're good. We're okay. It's been a while since I've played this. Now, one thing that... Oh, shit! One thing that definitely pissed me off about Dark Souls 1, because I've basically gone through the game, or gone through the From Software franchise. I started at this game, and I went to Bloodborne, and then I played then I played Dark Souls 1. So, in my opinion, like my personal opinion, Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are way more difficult than Dark Souls 1 ever was. Dark Souls 1, it did have its challenges, but it wasn't as difficult as this game, in my personal opinion. Now, lore-wise, Dark Souls 1 was... oh my god, it was amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, Dark Souls 1 was an amazing game. I love it to death. It's just, in my opinion, it was too easy. Although, one thing that I loved about the game itself is that... okay, there's a trap right here. What we can do to fuck that guy up. See? Didn't even have to get my hands dirty. You know, half the time I'm just rambling shit, so I have no idea what I'm even saying anymore. Oh yeah, Dark Souls. Dark Souls 1. Amazing game. Absolutely. 100%. It was a very good game. Then again, in my opinion, it was too easy because I had my friend Baja going through the game with me. And he was a mage. And... like, if you want a challenge in that game, play a melee person, in all honesty, because sorceries are extremely powerful in the Dark Souls series. Like, take a sorcery build, for example, just in Dark Souls 3, which I want to try and get into, like, the live stream thing, so I may try and live stream, like, a sorcery or a pyromancy build for Dark Souls 3. But just take... Dark Souls 3, for example. You literally have the ability to annihilate everything in existence. All because you're a sorcerer. And since all sorceries have a scaling, and it's just one scaling, like there's no, I don't think there's any strength-based scaling for sorceries. I could be wrong, but I don't really know because I don't do sorceries. Basically, sorceries mainly scale off of one thing, and that is intelligence. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call your brother a bitch. I'll call you a bitch though. Bitch. Do 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 do. Take a nice little drinky. I forgot what I was saying again, and yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Okay, here, let's just look at a couple of weapons that we have, alright? Let's take this weapon, for example. It's a D rank in strength, which means I just have to build strength, and this weapon will be a god weapon. But then there's weapons like this with the greatsword, or just this weapon here. It's a D rating with strength and a D rating with dex. That means that I could upgrade dexterity, and I think that means I can upgrade dexterity and strength at the same time to make this thing do way more damage. Strength and dex. Strength and dex. Basically, if it's a like if the strength and dexterity rating are the exact same, then you can just literally level up both, and it will still make the weapon more powerful. I could be wrong about this. Don't quote me on any of that. Ooh, let's look at this one. That is one big skull. Ooh, but I can't wear it because it's not cloth. This one. Yeah. So yeah, in my opinion, melee weaponry in this game is a lot more difficult than doing like a sorcery build, a pyromancy. Well, pyromancy build is actually kind of difficult because you have to upgrade both faith and intellect. Like, in my opinion... Fuck you. Ow. Dickhole. I'm trying to explain shit. And you just come over here and go, I'm gonna poke you with the bow. So fuck you. Now I have an arrow sticking out of my... I don't know, chest, I think? I don't fucking know. Anyway, so... if you want to do like a sorcery build, they're difficult because you have to find the sorceries, you have to get certain items to buff certain things, etc. And plus you're kind of a glass cannon regardless of what you build. But as a sorcerer, it's a bit easier. Same goes with the faith build or miracle build. You know, miracle and sorceries are pretty much the easiest builds to go with because it's not like you really have to level up anything that isn't intelligence or faith. But like a pyromancy build would be a little tricky because the pyromancies would base off of intelligence and faith, not one or the other. Like for instance, in order to use certain pyromancies, I would have to level up my intelligence and faith at the same time. In order to use certain weapons, I would have to level up my dex and strength at the same time, but then I would have to worry about my armor, my endurance, and my vigor, because I'm a warrior. I get up close, I get in their face, I smack them around in their dick hole. It's just what, you know, a warrior does. And as an intelligence or faith-based character, you would have to basically rely on attunement, intelligence, or faith, and anything other than that is basically all your call. So you have a little bit more freedom, I guess is the word I'm looking for. As a sorcerer, you have a little more freedom than you do as a warrior. Because as a warrior, you have to build certain things as a...
Have you seen my Horace.
Oh, it's Henri.
To my shame, I was snared by a trap and we've become separated. I've not been able to find him since. Yes, I see. Horace is a valiant knight. He can look after himself, no question. He's probably searching for me right now, with twice the resolve. If you happen upon him, please that I remain in the catacombs.
Okay.
And will lay prison stones to guide him. As always, please send him my word. May the flames guide your way.
Okay. So, yeah, as a sorcerer or as a miracle person, you have more freedoms. As a warrior, you really don't. And that kind of sucks. But, you know, as a warrior, you're powerful as all hell. Because certain weapons scale off of certain things. Now here comes a ball of death. Ow. See? Ball of death. I hurt. Fuck you. Oh, you can get that ball to go away. All you have to do is just get to the end of the tunnel. Now watch. Or wait, ooh, wait, no, you don't. You have to kill this thing. My bad. I forgot about him. Yeah, see, now it'll just get here and it'll smash. And see, boom. Now you have an undead bone shard. Yay! I know I keep saying it, but I'm gonna keep saying it because it's. I know one of my friends, Baja, probably is gonna. If he sees this, he's probably gonna go, "No, we don't. You don't have a lot of freedoms as a sorcerer." In all honesty, yes, you do. As a sorcerer, you have more freedoms. Only downside to it is that you have to stand still to cast most spells. Hey you, fuck you. I think you just have to avoid the barrels that have coverings. Yep, see, that's why. Ow, 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 ow. See, this is what happens when you hit the barrels that have coverings on them. Like humanities or some shit come out and go, "Hi, welcome to Chelith," and they just decide to, you know, wreck your shit up. Is there something alive that's coming after me? No. Okay, cool. Let's see what this... I keep forgetting what this is. Slightly boosts dexterity and obscures rolling. So you mean I just go invisible? It's that simple? Seriously? Boost attack when HP is full. What do you guys think? Do you think I should get rid of the Untrue Dark Ring and go with Lloyd's Sword Ring? Ooh, since I'm actually going Glass Cannon, I should probably get rid of this ring and put on this one. I have no eyes. They're just black. Let's see what I look like. 1 second. Damn. I look sexy. Okay, now let's put everything back on. We are using the Drang set. Which actually, 1 second, let me see if... Shit. Let's see if this kind of goes with it. Proclaim descendants of the land from the land. Find protection with both light and strong, having been reinforced with rare... I don't want to say gay steel, but that's kind of what it sounds like. So it's reinforced. Does that mean that like all like the little bucklings and shit like that are like is steel? Is some form of meteorite or some shit? I don't know. I'm still gonna wear it because it's technically cloth and it's not really technically metal. So that's what did I just get souls from? Oh shit. The humanities want my ass. Now he's gonna come back because he had white eyes. Yay! Titanite shard. I hate this little location right here because of those two dudes. And there's two of them too, which sucks. What? Thank you. Fuck you. We can't get this weapon, not right. Actually, let's see if we can. Yeah, we can. I don't know why I was saying we can't. Now there's gonna be another ball of death. There's only like 2 balls of death. 2 balls of death. I'm sorry, I have the mind of a child. There's only like 2 balls of death. There's this one, and then there's the one at the beginning. Anything past that is you're fine. Like there is none after that. Do we have any souls? We do. We have the soul of the blood of the wolf. We have soul of the straight demon, soul of the deacons. That looks like sperm. That's one thing I don't understand. Why do the souls look like sperms? Except for like this one. It looks like it's just a ball that's on fire. They look like, see, these two look like they're literally just a ball that's on fire. But everything else looks like it's some kind of like messed up form of sperm. I know that's disgusting to say, but come on. Who's that? I don't know who that is. But I wonder if they're here to help me. Who are you? Agni. You know what? In the wise words of Sunbro Solaire, let's have some jolly cooperation. Yay! Now, I'm gonna be getting invaded here because there's a NPC invasion. I think I've already said this. I apologize if you can hear my fan. But there's going to be an NPC invasion, and his name is Night Slayer Torsig. And, Agni! Yeah, sup, bro? Oh, yes, let's bow. Good to meet you, broski. Yeah, jolly cooperation. Okay, son, bro. Let's do this. Ew, rats. See, this is where we get invaded right here. And Zorsig. Ow. Okay. Just bomb it on him. Then there's like some items over there that I'll get in my downtime. then we have like fucking Assassin's Creed over here, who's just a dick. Ow. Oh, he's a pyromancer. We summoned in a pyromancy bro. He's a pyromancy son bro. That's cool. I don't meet a lot of those. No, no. Stop moving. Ow. Ow. Okay, if that guy's sign is still there when we spawn in, I'm gonna summon him in and we're just gonna say fuck it and we're gonna go right for the boss. Like, all that stuff is literally just, like, side objective stuff. I'll just go up there and get my souls, and then... Who's this? Kiara. And Balder. Yeah, let's summon both of you guys in. Let's have some nice, jolly cooperation. And if by any chance, if the players of these two characters see this video, thank you so much for helping me. Oh, and Agni as well. Hey. Yeah. Jolly cooperation. Arm of Souls. No! Broski! Okay, he's gone. Where'd Kiara go? I don't know. Bye-bye. Go away now. Oh shit, he's still alive. Oh, not. Ooh, I got the Karthus Greatsword. What does it do? It's a bleed effect. Curved sword. Large curved sword wielded by the swordsman of Karthus, the lightest of the curved greatswords. Crafted to cause bleeding. Spin slash. Slash into foes with a large spinning motion, and continue spinning to transform into a strong attack. Open up the shortcut. And let's see if we can go and get them. Because if we can, then this boss fight is going to be a hell of a lot easier. Ow. Okay, so we're looking for either Agni, Balder, or Virelia, or Vieira. Okay, we'll go with ... Let's go ... I don't know who you are. Okay. I'm curious. doesn't work. Here. Ah, using Tears of Denial. Tears of Denial is a miracle. It's a powerful one, too. It basically means that when the life bar or the person that casted it takes a killing blow, that killing blow will not kill him. It will just... He's actually using the Exiled Curve Sword. A very powerful weapon. Now this is actually, getting to this boss fight is how you unlock a optional boss known as the Demon King, or the Old Demon King. Where did this guy go? Broski, there you go. There you are. Over here, buddy. And then, yeah. You wait, and then bye-bye. He's just gonna be a dick and wave at him like, hi, or going by, I don't know. Who's this? Zoro! Okay, Zoro. Let's get Zoro in on this. Let's wait for Zoro to show up. So how you doing? ... He's using nothing but katanas. That's a lot of katanas. As Ruby would say in Ruby. Now that's a katana. If you want me to do the optional boss, leave down in the comment section of this video, and I will go through that area. It's the Demon Ruins, I think. Yeah, it's the Demon Ruins. And basically we're going through what was left after the events of Dark Souls 1. For those of you that don't know where we're going, thank you, game. For those of you that don't know where we are, welcome to the Abyss. You just have to stay on this side of him, of this boss, and destroy those things over there. And destroy them. Thank you, game, for being so fucking loud! Yeah, see, we just have to destroy his bracelets, and that's how you defeat the boss. And boom, there goes High Lord Wojlner. Bye-bye. okay. Ow. Sorry about that. Yay! Bye. Aw, thank you. Vampires, checkpoints in the scars. Let's go up here. So that was the power of jolly cooperation. Grr. And then boom, we're in Erythial Valley. Or Erythial of the Boral Valley. Okay, now I'm gonna drop a mic on this area here. This is an amazing area because of the lore here. You see that building up there? Here, one second, you see that up there? It's like, wait, I think I have an item for this. Where are my binoculars? Oh, there they are. I've never used these before. Okay, that right there is a Norlondo. All of that is a Norlondo. That's right. We're going back to the first game area. Basically, this... Oh, I can zoom in? Cool. Anyway, so all of this was a Norlondo. This all of this location was in the first game. It's just it wasn't like this. I don't know why it's now all cold and, you know, death inviting, but it is now. That's all that really matters. And across this bridge equals death. But I'm looking for a sign. I should be able to see it by now, but I can't. Okay, so I have to go back to the bonfire, or to the fire link. Sorry. To the fire link. Now, I can technically go to the first DLC area, and then after that I can go through the second DLC, but I'm choosing not to do that. Oi, you.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal of, for one, that you are most gentle of heart.
That's bullshit.
I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers.
Okay.
If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon blessing of the moon upon you.
Okay. I am not kind of heart. I don't know where you are hearing this bullshit. Tower key.
Ashen one.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll be sure to bring you more souls. Now here's a nice little lore thing-ish, I guess, that kind of proves that the Abyss Watchers are kind of like the students of Artorias. Yes, yes, Twisted Souls, blah, blah, blah. Is because of this weapon here. This one right here. Great Sword of the Night tainted by the dark of the Abyss, the master of the Wolf's Blood of Faran. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and this sword is more punishing against creations of the Abyss. Sword, or Wolf Sword. While in stance, use normal attacks for a low spinning slash, or a strong attack to leap forward in a vertical slashing somersault. That is the great sword that Sif uses in the first game. Although it's corrupted and, you know, decaying and everything like that, basically the picture is that of the sword that Sif uses, but it's technically the sword that Artorias uses in the first Dark Souls DLC. Then there's Wojlner's Holy Sword, a holy sword eroded by the abyss. When Wojlner fell to the abyss, he was gripped by fear of true darkness and pleaded to the gods for the first time. This holy sword, together with 3 armlets stripped from the corpses of clerics, gave him semblance of comfort. Wrath of the Gods, thrust weapon into earth to emit powerful shockwave. The wrath of those swallowed by the abyss is a thing to be wary of indeed. Then there's the Faron Greatsword, which is basically what the Abyss Watchers were using. A Greatsword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypical paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the greatsword is held in the right. A unique technique that was simonious with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. Basically, with Boulder, with the Stray Demon Soul, art of a stray demon of stifled flame. Spew a boulder from one's mouth. The boulder is heavy, but shatters easily. I don't think it was in a video of mine, but the Stray Demon is a demon who was above the Great Wolf of Faron. Sorry, I just burped. My bad. Sorry. Who is above the Great Wolf of Faron, and in my opinion, is technically not a demon anymore. Because pretty much he's a demon that lost his flame, which, if you ask me, makes him more or less just a giant gargoyle that bleeds blood, or that bleeds fire when he's struck. So yeah, in my opinion, the Stray Demon is no longer a demon. He's just a giant overgrown gargoyle. With the other soul of the Stray Demon, you can get Havel's Ring, which was in the first game. In the first game, it was amazing, and I loved this ring. A ring for warriors keen on heavy encounterments, increases maximum equipment load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn the First Lord. The art of war has been constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. Then with the High Wojlner Sword, you can get Black Serpent, pyromancy discovered from the Abyss by High Lord Wojlner, that inspired the black arts of the Grave Wardens. Releases undiluting black flames that trace the ground. Be it sorcery or pyromancer, all techniques that infringe on humanity lead to the same place. That is to say, they all seek the will of their own. Then there's with the Deacons of the Deep Soul, you can get Sorcery of Archdeacon Royce and his deacons, said to have been imparted to them by MacDonald of Boral Valley. Fires dark soul dregs. Souls which swell from the deep pursue their targets drawn towards life. Then you can also get the Cleric's Candlestick, which is basically a candlestick but with a sword. Candlestick used as both sword and catalyst. Used for worship by the Deacons of the Deep. The Deacons, under the guidance of Archdeacon MacDonald, became both clergymen and sorcerers. I tried saying that with as much of a deep voice as I could. Sounded all, interesting.
No.
Sorry. I had to. So we're just going to use these souls because, well, I don't need this. Yes, use. And I could use it to level up my strength even more. Stray Demon, yes. Soul of High Lord Wojlner, yes. Then the sperm souls of the Deacons of the Deep. And then we're just going to use all these other ones. These don't really have like a massive change in, you know, like they don't carry a lot of volume. That's basically it. Like if I use them, it's not going to be like, oh my god, it's terrible. What's going to happen now? It's easy. It's simple. It's fine. Talk. I wish to level up my strength even more. Haha, 62. Nice even number. Yay!
Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me the flames guide me. Then we can talk to this dude here, which is Grey Rat.
Discovering Irithyll in the Boreal Valley, if the tales are true, it is home to old moon-worshipping nobles, and should be packed with treasure. What do you think? Shall I go and see what I can find?
Yes.
Fine. I am Grey Rat.
I feel bad because of this guy. Like, in general, I feel bad for this guy in general. And it's not because, you know, he's a thief. It's because of what happens to him, which I will explain while we're in
Goodbye,
Boreal
dude.
Valley. Did I get an Estus shard? I don't think I got an Estus shard. Let me check.
Just what neat.
What needs Smith? Ooh, I can level this up. Yay! Reinforce. No, I didn't kill it. Prithee, be careful. Prithee, 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 be careful.
Back again, I suppose.
Did I give him... I gave him some books, right? Or some scrolls. I give him books. Dedicated as you. Karthus.
Whoa, this inscription, fascinating.
This is how you unlock the Karthus beacon. Damage increases with consecutive attacks. The Karthus flame arc, which is a fun one. That's pretty much it, though. Oh yeah, I don't remember if I already knew how to do this, but acid surge.
Do not be God. What is it?
If you want to be a complete dick in PvP, use that. Use that. The thing. The acid surge. Oh yeah, might as well put the things. The Faron Abyss Watchers, or the Abyss Watchers. Sorry. So yeah, look, there's the swords of the Abyss Watchers. That's just a shit ton of them that they have lying there, because why not? Now, hopefully, what's-her-face over there, of the moon thing, will be at the bridge. Because she can summon you in for a nice little PvP thing against... I think his name is Crichton, or Cretan. I don't know his name. All I know is that he's called Cretan the Wanderer. I think. I'm not really fucking sure. But it's how you get the Mariah, or the Mira chainmail set, which is a medium armor. It's chainmail, that's what it is. It's just stronger chainmail, that's pretty much it. Can she summon me in yet? No? Okay, then I have to run. I have to run because of what just spawned in behind me. That motherfucker. Here, you know what? Let's kill it. Ow! Never mind, let's not kill it. I'm sorry. Ow. Ow. So with that thing, we have to kill it eventually anyway, because if we don't kill it, it will go down to where we need to go, and it will just fuck our day up, because at least up here, we're on a bridge, and instead of down there where we're in water being slowed, and our movement speed is limited, or movement capability is limited. Let's go ahead and pop one of these. Let's read some of these signs here, shall we? Time for bet. Time for beast. Try bleeding. Time for dual wielding. Dual wielding what? It's only 700 souls. I don't really need them, right? That's basically the Pontiff's dog. Pontiff Savalian's doge. He's a massive dick. But the Pontiff Savalian is the boss in this area that we have to kill in order to get to what's-his-face? Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods. Also known as Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Here, you know what? Let's see if we can... I don't know what this thing's weak to. Let's try dark damage. If that doesn't work, then we're most likely fucked. Oh yeah, I can't have multiple buffs on. Fuck. What? He was right there to death! He just comes up and goes... and then one-shots me? Okay, that's bullshit. I'll have to kill him in my, like, downtime. If you notice, on his gut area, he kind of looked like the Gaping Dragon. I find that a little interesting, that the Gaping Dragon is kind of affecting Dark Souls 3. Even though it's almost a useless boss. So, it makes me wonder, are these things dragons, or are these something else entirely? I forgot what I was doing. This. Come on, spawn in. Ow. I'm sorry about what I said about your mama. I'm sure she's a gorgeous woman. I think. Basically just do that and it will... Ow! One shot? Okay, I'll kill you later. But basically my opinion is, or at least what I think those things are, is because they are resembling a wolf instead of a dragon. So what if Pontiff did some naughty experiments with the Gaping Dragon and the Great Wolf of Faran? Because that thing looks like a giant wolf, and it looks like the Gaping Dragon. At least when I look at it, I see resemblance of a Gaping Dragon. I could be wrong. But anyway, I'm just going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, slash that like button with an axe, because, you know, why not? And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and you shall be in the raiding party. Or here. You know what? Let's add a little more flair to that. Let's add a little bit more flair. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, slash the like button with an axe, cause, you know, why not? And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and you shall have access to the raiding party. Yeah, that's a nice amount of edge to it. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.